welcome to our Random Monday video. Whoa, cows. Today's Random Monday video is going to be a little different. It's going to be shot from inside of the car because that's where we're going to be all day.
Yes, we're on our way back to Indianapolis from Alabama. We just crossed into Tennessee, and we don't know if we're going to have time to film tonight for tomorrow's video, so
we're going to do it right now.
We're going to do it right now.
And we are going to do the My First Time tag, which I have the questions here on my cellular telephone, and we're going to answer them. I will ask the questions to Brian, let him answer, and then I will give my answer to them as well. Are you ready?
Ready!
Ready! The first question is, what was your first tweet?
Now, Stacy's going to answer this one since I can't read it while I'm driving. But my first tweet that wasn't just a random retweet or something like that was...
Oatmeal raisin cookie. Why you not chocolate chip? I can't really make fun of him because my first tweet was just the word tweeting. I mean, that was what I was doing, but boring. What was your first YouTube video?
My first YouTube video was a video game guide that I made back in 2007. And it got a decent amount of views on it because it got linked from a bunch of video game cheat websites. As of today, it's up to like 5 million views.
Guys, he's hashtag YouTube famous. My first YouTube video was the YouTube video that we did together, which was our very first vlog.
Yep. Memories.
Who was the first person that subscribed to you/us on YouTube?
For our channel, it was Priya.
But she unsubscribed from us.
Yeah, or she deleted her channel or something.
Hashtag sad times.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first Facebook profile pic? Mine was just a selfie.
I don't remember, but I joined Facebook in like 2007, I think, or 2008. But if I look back and I find it, I'll put it right here.
Yeah, and if he can find mine, he'll put mine right there too. Do you still talk to your first love?
No.
Me neither. I think that's weird. Like, I don't know. I don't think I would be very good at that. I don't know. Some of you can do it, good on you, I suppose. What was your first alcoholic drink?
Probably a wine cooler.
Ooh,
Yes.
He's fancy, everybody.
It was a high school party that I went to, and they had wine coolers. So.
My first drink was probably those little malt beverages that you could get from like the gas station, but the peach flavored, or you know what I mean. It was like an alcoholic beverage, but barely. It was fizzy.
Right.
I don't remember what they were called, but you could get them from like the gas station. What was your first job? His first job, everybody.
Bagger at Western Supermarket.
Woohoo! My first job was, I was a paper girl, delivered the newspapers. Does that count? If that doesn't count, then I worked for the local swimming pool. I was also babysat a lot for the neighbors. What was your first car?
It was a Ford Probe.
Whoa, that Probe though. Mine was a 1984 Chevy Cavalier station wagon, which I shared with my twin sister Sarah. Yeah, guys, I was super cool. Who is the first person you thought of this morning? Me. He was the first person I thought of this morning. As soon as I open my eyes, I roll over to give him cuddles. Struggle cuddles, because sometimes he lets me leave him alone. But what are you going to do, guys? Who was your first grade teacher? first ride on an airplane?
Probably Colorado.
Colorado. I want to go to Colorado.
I don't know that I was ever on an airplane before then. That was when I had my dad took us snow skiing for spring break. And that's when I almost destroyed my knee.
Whoops.
Yay!
Yay. Mine was, I went to Hartford, Connecticut. Work flew me up there, and I was terrified because I'd never been on an airplane before, and I was pretty sure it was going down. But I made it, everybody. Calm down. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk to them?
My first best friend was a guy named Wesley. He lived on my street when I was young, and we lost touch for a long time, but then recently got back in touch through meetup.com randomly.
My first best friend was kind of a built-in best friend. Sarah and I shared a womb together, so we met back then. We were BFFs in the womb. But, yeah, I mean, we still talk all the time. And then my outside of family, my first best friend was Caitlin Armstrong. And we still talk via Facebook all the time as well. So either or, take your pick. Where was your first sleepover?
Oh God, I don't remember that.
Mine was probably with our cousins. We always went to my cousin's house and stayed the night, stayed the weekend, whatever. What was the first thing you did this morning?
Jumped up and started packing.
Yeah, me too. Well, I didn't jump up. I kind of more laid there and pretended like we didn't have to get out of bed, but we did have to get out of bed. What was the first concert you ever went to?
Mine was probably Tom Petty on his Wildflowers tour.
Ooh, man, I would have liked to go to that concert. My first concert was the American Idol concert, and it was Kelly Clarkson, so it was the very first one. Kelly Clarkson, and then all the other American Idols from that year. First broken bone.
The closest would have been that knee injury that I mentioned earlier. On that snow skiing trip, I tore my knee up pretty bad. No, I've never actually well, unless you count toes, because I've probably broken my toes a few times.
I think I broke a finger once. Some kid, I was playing basketball at my sister's college Little Sibs weekend, and a kid kicked my hand as I was bending down to pick up the basketball. This finger, right? This little pinky finger that you guys can't see right now, and it still hurts to this day. Yay! First piercing. We can't tell him about your one piercing, babe. Kidding, you guys. He doesn't have it.
I actually did have a pierced ear for about a week when I was in high school.
You guys, he's so hardcore.
And then I was like, no, this isn't for me. So.
Mine was pierced ears. I had pierced ears when I was maybe in junior high. First foreign country you've ever gone to?
Canada.
Dang it.
For like a day.
I've never been to a foreign country. Soon, though, hopefully.
Not only was it Canada, it was Montreal, so everybody was speaking French. So it was kind of interesting.
First movie that you ever saw, that you remember seeing?
It's probably not the first movie that I ever watched, but the first one that I really remember is Star Wars. I know that's appropriate.
Especially since you have on your Star Wars shirt.
Yeah.
I think mine is like one of the first Ninja Turtle movies. When was your first detention?
It was in high school.
What did you do?
I got busted trying to skip out on the pep rally because I didn't really give a hoot.
A hoot nanny? Guys, he was so emo. He was a bad boy. My first detention was... I never actually had a detention. The closest I ever came to a detention was I got in trouble for laughing in the first grade. A lot. Me and her name was Megan Briggs or Bricks maybe. And we had to sit down there for all day because I couldn't stop. Like, you know how you get bad case of the giggles?
Yeah.
And I was always the class clown. Like, I was always trying to make people laugh. I know, right? So, got in trouble for that. Next question is, who was your first roommate?
Jonathan.
Brother?
No. You haven't met him.
Oh, then I don't know who his first roommate was. Mine.
I only roommate, really.
My first roommate, I always shared rooms with my siblings. Always with my sisters. And then I never had a roommate otherwise because I didn't go away to school. So I would say my sisters. If you had one wish, what would it be?
Wow, that's a random question for the first time.
Hey, I'm reading the question.
Right now it'd be for a job.
I would like to second that motion. So I will use my one wish for his betterment to have a job.
If employment was not an issue, if I had a job, I would wish for financial security.
I would wish for more closet space in our apartment. What was the first sport you were involved in?
Baseball.
Volleyball. What was the first thing you do what is the first thing you do when you get home?
Take my shoes off.
Ditto.
Or use the bathroom if I have to go. But.
Ditto. Okay, the last question. When was your first kiss?
When was my first kiss? I don't remember what year it would have been, but it was like 14.
I don't know if I want to say when my first kiss was because it'll make me look like a big old loser face. Loser face McGee. I was like 21, you guys. What? I'm kidding. My first kiss was with Brian. Ha. This is my one and only, everybody. This one I was 21 with my first serious boyfriend. You got a boyf? You don't have boyf. You got girls. But that is our first time tag. What do you think, everybody?
Yeah, tell us about some of your firsts.
Yeah, I want to know some of your firsts. Let's pick one of them.
Do you have any interesting stories or
Which
whatever?
first would you like to know about from the group? Pick one you guys think is interesting to tell us.
Yeah, whatever interesting stories you might have about your first whatever. And it doesn't even have to be a question that we just asked.
Yeah, we're just interested. Keep us entertained, you guys. But thanks for coming along on this random Monday car tag video. And we will be back on Wednesday with our regularly scheduled programming, which is the weekend vlog, the weekend vlog, the weekend vlog.
Our weekend Christmas vlog.
Christmas vlog, the weekend Christmas vlog.
Give us
I was still singing.
Sorry.
I was singing, babe. So we will see you guys back on Wednesday. And give us a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Subscribe if you're old around here and you haven't subscribed. And we will talk to you guys soon.
Until then,
I love you.
I love you.
And we love you. Bye.
So let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint.
Babe,
Head on down the road.
we do not advocate joint usage. So I remember the radio version of that song was
Yeah.
like, let's get to the point and let's roll another down. Sure. I was like, another what? What is that?